Hello, my friends. It is Christy Shell, and it is Friday, and you are watching Coffee with Christy. Today, we are finishing our February flourishing in February got cut off. Life got in the way, so it's ironic today that we're talking about focusing because sometimes you have a plan and sometimes God gets in the way. I had a sick puppy and a computer go down and all kinds of little things the last couple weeks. So now we are re-entering focusing, flourishing in the winter, right? We have a couple more weeks before winter gets up, and I just want to help you stay motivated and stay connected to the things that you want, and keeping ourselves out of a rut and keeping ourselves in a flourishing instead of floundering mindset. So today we're talking about focusing. I did a little video, but we are going to redo it here and have much better time at it. So today, I think what happens sometimes when you're kind of floundering around, you don't really have focus, right? You've gotten distracted by all our responsibilities and the important ones and the not so important ones. And we've been kind of locked up in the house and kind of living Groundhog Day for a couple years now. So as COVID starts to go down and you start to re-energize and start coming out and starting having a good time, let's talk about focusing, okay? So focus is, it's counterintuitive. If we focus on many things, focusing on many things is not focusing. So I want you to really think about, what is the one thing that you want to focus on? Now, we could have two things, one in our personal life and maybe one in our professional life, but really to think about, what do you really want to focus on? And here's how I approach that. So instead of just like focusing on anything or whatever, focusing on what you truly, really want, okay? And usually that thing is not so much a thing. Sometimes it's a feeling. Sometimes it's a feeling that would cause other things to start to happen. So to really think about what you really want, it could be, say, that you want to get out and network for your business, or to grow, your network of people and to get back out into the community. This is a good goal. I think a lot of people are kind of thinking about, and how do I reconnect? How do I re-energize either my social connections or my business connections and that kind of thing. So how do you do that, right? So the first thing though, is why do you really want that, right? So are you feeling lonely? Are you needing some energy and wanting to surround people? But what is the real want there, right? So let's say focus, let's say networking is the thing you want, but the feeling that you want is true connection and true energy, and these feelings seem attractive to you. So everything we want for a feeling. We talk about this before in videos, but when we're working on focusing, it's really good to go back to kind of true intention, true thought process about what we really want. So what is that? Get kind of soulful, get kind of centered, and to really ask yourself, or ask to be guided, ask God to help you figure out what is the one thing, and you will get some inspirations from that conversation with your creator, I promise you. So when you think about that, what is it? The next part is to only pick one or two things. Like I said, we can get so distracted by all the things, but if we want a certain feeling and we're going to take a certain action of getting out and networking, now we need to chunk it down, right? So what are the few steps? I'm going to do some research about some groups that I want to go out and be with. I'm going to, look at my schedule and I'm going to plan that. I'm going to email. So what are the steps that you need to take? And then I'm going to set my alarm and be up and be out and going to do that on the day that it's the time for networking. But what are the steps? Instead of, having a big goal and then not planning the steps, everything needs a little bit of a system. Everything needs a little bit of forethought so that you start to get into this new habit of something you want, especially if it's some type of bigger, larger goal. We need to chunk it down into smaller steps. The other trick I have, and this is to write it down every day, to kind of, methodically kind of have a meditative time about, I want to network more so that I feel energized and connected and I'm rebooting my business. Like writing this down every morning, kind of at the top of your calendar, or even just on a piece of paper, kind of like we did when I will not, cheat off on my neighbor when we were in school. Not that, but just what is it that you truly want? Just to focus, to meditate on it almost, and also to truly manifest it and call it to yourself. So I know that's all life coachy, but guess what? You're here on Coffee with Christy to really think about, what do you want? Why do you want it? To really think about, what is one or two things that you can focus on? One in maybe your life, personal life, one in your career, and then to chunk it down into steps, and then to write it down every day so that you're reminding yourself and you're getting in that mode every day to restart your day looking into focusing on that one thing that you want. So here's the thing. I am so thankful that you're here. We're still doing flourishing flowers in February. No, in March we're gonna do flowers still. So if you like, share, or comment on this video, you have we'll do a drawing on Monday for flowers, and then I will get those delivered to you. So we will do that. Hi, Alicia, it's good to see you. And so please share, like, or comment on this video, and I will be right back at you about flowers, potentially, if you get pulled in the drawing. So this is Coffee with Christy from Zeal Coaching. And, life is too short not to love yours. And that's what we're all about, is to let you come out and play into the world in the best way possible. So have a great weekend. I will see you next Friday, and I hope all is good.